Hey guys, what's going on? So today I just wanted to test something new. As I told you, I bought two of these adapters. This is the Sigma Mc11 adapter, and this one is the Vello Accelerator adapter for the Canon EF to the Sony E mount. So both are great in its class. Both of them, were just available for $149. This was for $149 and this was for $149. And the great advantage is that this is without any focal reducer or lens in the pathway. So this acts as a dummy adapter, but apart from being dummy, or I just don't want to use the word dummy because this has electronic communication, so that this allows you to control the aperture and as well as the focus on the object. So that's a great deal because this is from a well-reputed company called Sigma, as you already aware. There's no negative feedback about this adapter. This works exceptionally well in all the cases. I've tested it on in multiple occasions and I really loved it. And the second one, this one is the Vello Accelerator adapter, and this has actually a focal reducer in between. So that means basically it magnifies the image and crops out the crop sensor body as it was a full frame. So what it basically does is it takes an image from the lens and sends out the whole it doesn't crop the image, and basically it sends out the whole full frame kind of view back to the sensor. So that makes a great advantage of using these adapters. Not only this, I think this is from the company called Vello, but if you search you can get something from Metabones as well, but that actually retails for a higher price. Like for example, the 0.71 would be like $600 to $700. So that's a heck out of money, and I got this one for $149 from B&H Deals. So that's a pretty good deal that I got. Unfortunately, this is not firmware upgradable as far as I know. This cannot be upgraded. I got in touch with the Vello support team and I asked them if they have any firmware upgrade plan for this, and they said no at this point of time, but maybe sometime in future. But I didn't see anywhere that there's an adapt USB port on this. I've checked it out a couple of times, I didn't find it. I don't know how we can upgrade a firmware on this. So this is how it looks. So you can remove this tripod mount if you want, and if you must only use this if you're having some big lenses like 70 to 200 mm f2.8 from Canon. Apart from that, I really don't think you will use this, but I tend to keep it always. So if I use even with the Canon 50 mm, I definitely will use it. I wanted to do some tests of the autofocus, so let's test it out, which one is better and why. So straightly saying, this has a better advantage because of the focal reducer in between the pathway. So that makes a 1.8 lens 1.3 lens, so it's almost like you're spending less than 60 to 70% or 80% approximately of the amount which you spend on a lens which can do so many things. So let's go forward and see which one performs better, and let's see the end results as well. So first I will do the testing with this. First I will do the testing with this adapter. This is the Sigma Mc11 adapter for the Canon E mount. So let's mount this bad boy and this one on this boy and see which one performs better. So let's mount it on this adapter first. Okay, so it's now mounted. So here we go. I mounted with this IC and let's see how the focusing works. Perfect. So guys, I'm on the auto mode right now, and I just wanted to test it out in the auto mode first. We can see later part how manual works. So let me just pull the screen up and see if this focuses perfectly fine or not. So let me try to focus on a microphone sitting next to me. I hope you're able to see it. Perfect. Let's focus it on this one. Amazing. Let me focus on my studio light here. Perfect. On the object. Perfect. So that was in the photo mode. So that's a photo sample of how it looks with a standard adapter, that is a Sigma MC11. So let me switch to the Vello adapter and then see if that makes any difference. We'll just compare the background blurriness and see if which one is better, and also we'll compare the autofocusing. So put aside and on this. Okay, so here we go. We have mounted this with the Vello Accelerator adapter. So let's see how this performs, and we'll just take some photographs and the autofocusing test to see if this is better or the Sigma MC11 is better. So right now I'm at the manual setting and I wanted to go to the max widest aperture, that is f1.3, and let's try to focus here. Okay, maybe. Okay, so here we go. We finally got the focus. So this is how it looks. Autofocus is not so fast as MC11, so I'm seeing that difference here. Let me try to focus. Okay, so let me switch it to auto mode, because the photos which I've taken were taken in the auto mode on the MC11 adapter. So let's see if it focuses as fast as the other adapter. So here's my verdict, guys. Both the lens adapters are amazing in itself, because one has a great focal reducer, another one has great support for lenses, and alongside with that it has a great advantage of autofocus, because Sony A6500 has an amazing autofocus engine. So if you don't adapt a good and fast adapter, you may not be able to use many of your favorite lenses as the Sigma 18 to 35mm. But not only that, if you wanted some more background blurriness, you may need some focal reducers. So Vello is the answer for that. And for autofocus, I would definitely recommend the Sigma MC11 adapter. So both have advantages and disadvantages. I'm just shooting this right now with the Vello Canon EF adapted on the Sony A6500 with the Sigma 18 to 35. You can see a lot of background blurriness, and also you see the lamp, which may not be seen in the upcoming few seconds of video. So guys, this is being shot with the Sigma MC11 adapter alongside with the Sigma 18 to 35. You are clearly seeing that the image is much cropped in, and you are not actually seeing a lot of frame. That's because it doesn't magnify the image or let in more content to the lens, so you may see this cropped video. Apart from that, I really love both the adapters because both have advantages and both have disadvantages. But if you're just constrained to videos, then I would definitely recommend the Vello Canon adapter because it gives an extra stop of light, so you may turn your any cheap lens into a high-end costly lens by letting in that extra light. This is very sharp and accurate. Apart from that, it is also built very perfectly, and that's my conclusion. So both have advantages and disadvantages, but it's your call which one do you like and which one you don't, and what's your work and what's your requirement. So with that, I will just end this video, guys. I hope you have liked this conclusion or the whole video itself. I will be doing some more videos in the upcoming few days. Just stick on to my channel and subscribe to it. Thanks guys, and take care. Bye bye.